It's time to choose your first CTN adventure. When it comes to trip selection, knowing what a trip's purpose, mission, goals, activities, dates, cost, what it all amounts to, and whether it aligns with your availability and interests is key to experiencing a successful adventure. So let's dive a little bit into that. The first thing you need to do is begin researching trips. You can use the CTN search feature, which allows you to search trips based on location and different keywords that you may type in, such as vocation, etc. Some examples of vocation were in your initial profile creation, where you listed whether you were retired or a young professional, whether you enjoyed road trips or family get-togethers and retreats. Some of those keywords can be searched to help you narrow in on trips that are available and may be of interest to you. The next thing you want to do is read the trip's description and requirements. Note what it says the trip is all about. How detailed did the leader get? Because the more details, the more likely they're invested and passionate about this trip. What itinerary details were there? What dates? What is the cost? And what are some of the prerequisites? For instance, a trip may be geared towards retired individuals or young professionals. And while you may be interested in that trip, knowing that the trip leader has made that a prerequisite may help you already filter through and say, that's probably not the trip that I will be approved to attend. So just be aware of that ahead of time. Then you need to take some time to get to know the trip leaders and any other members that may have already joined. For instance, you can click on their profile to learn more about them. Read their about info. What communities have they already led? What experiences have they already gone on? Have they led trips in the past? Just get to know them in as much detail as possible. And after reviewing all of this, you still have questions, use the message button to ask questions of the leader. And maybe it's worth joining a community that they're active in so that you can get to know them a little bit better before you hit that request to join. When you hit that request to join, one thing I encourage you to keep in mind is that everything you just did before choosing this trip, the trip leader is going to do for you. They're likely going to click on your profile. They're going to want to read all about you, what you're already active in within the CTN community, etc. So make sure that your profile is up to date with as much relevant information as possible so that it increases the odds that they see, hey, they would be a great fit for our trip. So with that, your homework, make sure that your profile is up to date. Research trips and their leaders, and then hit request to join. Once approved for a trip, my next challenge for you is to introduce yourself within the community's forum. Tell them that you're excited to be there and why, because that why makes the leader know, hey, I chose this person to be in our group and I can connect with them on a much deeper level already, and I'm all that more excited to travel with them soon. So once you've done that, we're gonna talk about what you need to do to prepare for your trip, but I'm so excited to find out where you're planning to adventure next. Until then, safe travels and God bless.